Alright guys, welcome back to another operaomnia video where we are going to be talking about Wakka's LD weapon, the next upcoming LD weapon to be arriving to global operaomnia with the release of Boss Rush number 3. This video I'm going to be showcasing what his LD weapon does, and of course I'm going to be reading off exactly what his LD weapon does. So, as always, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for future content, and let's jump into the usual little training spot that I usually go into whenever I do showcases for upcoming units, weapons, LDs, etc, etc. Alright, so this showcase is not in any shape or form to show off any like damage outputs from Wakka with his LD ability or anything like that. The main focus of this video is to talk about his LD ability and what it does. So Wakka's LD ability basically makes it so that he will inflict 1 out of 3 debuffs, frame debuff, onto the enemy. Now all enemies, if you are facing multiple enemies, will not get the same one. They might get the same one, or they might get different ones. So his LD ability is a 10-hit AoE range brave attack plus an AoE HP attack, and it increases brave damage dealt by 70% when attacking a single target with stolen brave overflow up to 195% of his max brave, and it deals full HP damage to all targets. Now, all targets do receive a 6-turn debuff called the status reels. Now, each of these status reels are different. So if we take a look at B, the B enemy, you will see that it has a frame debuff similar to Setsu's freeze ability, and that's pretty much what that debuff is. It makes it so that the enemy takes an increase in brave damage by 20%, and the enemy cannot gain any brave at all. Pretty much the exact same thing as Setsu's freeze ability. Now, if you look at the mummy, the sea mummy, you will see that it has a framed confusion status, which will prevent the enemy from doing any type of action, and they also get an increase to brave damage taken by 20%. Now, hopefully, when they do act, it will switch over to the other one. Now, the other status reel, what that one does is it lowers attack, defense, initial brave, max brave by 50%, and it also increases the brave damage taken by 20%. So Wakka's LD weapon, it's RNG based, you know. It's not like you're gonna get all 3 of those debuffs in one go. That's not how his LD ability works. But in my opinion though, like for me myself personally, I don't mind having to deal with a little bit of RNG when I know that each one of these 3 status debuffs are pretty good. I mean, you have the option for the enemy to not act, to not gain any brave, or their stats pretty much go down, which is why I feel like people are overlooking it. But I can understand that people do not like the RNG aspect of an ability when they can easily go with somebody else who will give them that ability at their command, pretty much like Setsu's freeze ability. Like you're pretty much guaranteed that you are going to get it. But in Wakka's case, it's a little bit different. But overall, though, I mean, I don't. It doesn't really bug me that he has that, because like to me it's another option. Even though it's a bit RNG based, it's another option in case you are needing a type of debuffer, or I can't say Wakka's a debuffer, but in case you are needing an ability that has some strong debuffs on it, even if it's RNG based. So we're gonna let the mummies act, and we're gonna see if they change. Okay, so C's changed. C changed to the status reels, which lowers the attack, defense, initial brave, max brave by 50%. A kept his freeze ability. It's all RNG based, and then B kept his freeze ability, which prevented both A and B from getting any type of brave. Okay, so A got changed to the status reel, so his stats went down. B is now confused, and C is also not confused. which is fan-flippin-tastic.
Ready, go!
Now for his call abilities, his regular call ability from his C75 is basically his skill 2, if I'm not mistaken, which increases party's brave by 30% of his own attack, and for the caller it raises their max brave attack and defense by 30% for 3 actions. Then his LD call ability is pretty much his LD ability, which will give you a 1 in 3 chances of getting any of the 3 debuffs that I mentioned so far in this video. So my question for you guys, after listening to this video, has your thoughts on pulling for Wakka's LD weapon changed, or are you still set in stone with whatever decision you made before, or I guess before you even watch this video? Let me know in the comment section below. For me myself, I'm gonna be throwing some tickets for Wakka. Hopefully I can get it, because I feel like it's another option for me to have an ability that is able to debuff, which has some strong debuffs. So I'm hoping that I can snag it for boss rush, because that'll be an extra option against the final wave for boss rush. But let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about Wakka's LD ability. And other than that though, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video.